My name is Yehuda Tassa, and I'm 73 years old now. I work in, in a filigree taught by my father, and then later on with my older brother that we work for 15 years. And after that, at that time I had only elementary school education. So in Israel you have to do matriculation if you want to go to college or university. So I have to go all that and learn by myself, and accepted at the Technion, which I study aerospace or aeronautics. And immediately after that I received my first degree and went to work with the Israel aircraft industry. My father was a Hazan, and as a rabbi or whatever, you're not getting paid for that service, okay? That's free. So in order to make a living, it was very common to be a jeweler. That's respected, and that's how it come from father to son after that. And with my father, we used to work in a kitchen that is not more than, 9 feet by 9 feet. That is a kitchen and the jewelry we used to do there. And in the beginning, the father teaches the son the simple thing, more preparing thing and all that. And only at the age of 11, 12, they started to teach you soldering, which is, a very safety issue and all that. And you grow up with it, with years, with how to do things more complicated. And eventually you become independent. You can do a task from A to Z, The tools are very simple. They did not have money to buy, machinery and all that. Their trip, to Israel was by their own, will to go to Israel in 1929. Yeah, they came way before Israel state, because for them, the Eretz HaKodesh, the Holy Land, was the ultimate goal. And they went through lots of problems. They walk by foot until they reach Aden, and then they by boat, and then after that on donkeys to get to inside Israel, whatever at that time. So, in the beginning we lived in Tel Aviv, Kerem HaTemanim, and after that he moved to Jerusalem. He built a synagogue, and I had to go every Saturday to go to the Torah, Seder Shishi. After my father died, I was about 8 or 9 years old, and we didn't have choice, We sent my 2 sisters to orphanage home, and me and my 2 older brothers, we had to make a living for the family. So until I worked with that most of the time, until I was 23 years old. When I was a teenager, that all you kept is working. Very few. We used to work at some store, so we interact with some people that grew up very similar. But as I said, you don't, exchange information. Like one guy will know granulation, he will not tell you how he does it. And either you pick it up by yourself, or you're lucky that your father knows how to do it. So that's the story, Even between themselves, they will not. As a matter of fact, in Yemen, you can see some jewelry that are basically family oriented, which means they knew that kind of jewelry, family, Sanani or whatever, is the authority for that. And he will not reveal his secret. So my intention is really to revive that art, because it's really lost art.